2, 1. Hey everyone, welcome to the Offline Podcast. This is Ryan with
Isaiah, dude.
Oh yeah,
Alright, sweet.
got that done.
Yeah. Alright, we'd like to start with a personal story.
It's my personal story. It's actually some beef I have, especially with Coca-Cola. I'm coming out of
Coke?
Yeah.
Dude, what kind of problems you got with Coke, dude?
Alright, I had this, I was drinking this on the way here, right? This water bottle, it's got no label on it. I took the label off for company purposes.
Oh, I got you, so we don't get destroyed.
Yeah, and it made me think. I was at the Coke Museum in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was in line, outside, in the blazing heat, in the middle of summer. And they had little workers walking around. I know it's typically a fun place, a little happy place. And there was a vendor outside selling water. And it was specifically Deer Park water. I was drinking my Deer Park water in the line and outside. It was blazing heat.
Yeah, dude.
And this lady comes up to me, working for the Coke Museum, and she's like, essentially she says, I need you to take that label off.
And you need to take that label off? Wait, is that what?
Okay, yeah. She was like, I need you to take that Deer Park label off. And I go, okay. And then I didn't even argue with her. I was just like, okay, I'll do it. But then she's like, you want me to explain to you why? And I was like, I really don't care. Yeah. But but you've already started speaking, so I can't really stop you.
You can't really.
Because she said, do you want to tell you why? And then she proceeded to tell me why without giving me a chance to answer.
But no.
So essentially, I had to listen to this entire thing, which it was only a sentence, but it was enough to really make me mad.
Yeah, dude, sentences, dude. And, screw those things.
And she said, it's because they sell water inside of the Coke Museum. And it would hurt their business, essentially.
What?
Now, I have beef with this, mainly because it's Coke.
Yeah.
They sell products every day, everywhere. Why in this Coke Museum do you feel the need to make me remove my label from my water that I'm sending outside?
How does that hurt sales?
If you want to advertise your product so bad, hand me a water. Hand me your water outside while I'm waiting in line.
Just give free.
Give free little, even if they're little baby waters. I don't care. If they're free.
That's fine too, yeah. I mean, it was hot outside, dude. I love it when they give you that free water stuff.
Yeah.
Like, while waiting in line for, like, something like a museum or something.
And I know they can do it, too. I know they can do it. Because
water's cheap, dude.
When we got inside, they handed us a little baby Coke to drink. And I was like...
Oh, they give you Coke, not water, dude.
Yeah.
You going to Coke Museum, dude. You drinking Coke, dude.
But they sell water.
Huh? Well, alright. And I don't know, dude. I don't think the majority of their sales comes from water, just saying.
It's Dasani, though.
Oh, it's Dasani. Oh, so Deer Park, Dasani conflict.
Yes,
oh, that's... I thought you said they... Okay, yeah, I got you.
Because it was a separate vendor outside of the Coke Museum, and he was selling water.
That guy's smart.
Yeah.
See, that guy's stealing business. He's smart, dude.
It's not stealing business, though. His water's cheaper. Why would I not...
Oh, snap.
Why would I not get the water that's, like... cheaper, and plus, like, it tastes the same.
Yeah,
I don't want your expensive ass water.
That's fair, dude. Like, people overcharge for that crap all the time. Like, you seen that Fiji stuff?
Yeah,
Fiji is like, what, $4 a water bottle? It's like, well, I guess you can taste the deer piss in it or something. I don't freaking know.
It's all natural.
All natural, baby. Dude, heck no, that junk ain't for me, dude. I take my what is it? The baby purified water, dude. You buy that for 88 cents at Walmart. Then
whole jug.
Whole
jug of water.
Yeah, dude.
And it tastes delicious.
Easy. See, I don't go tap though, because I'm a water connoisseur.
Well, tap is obviously going to kill you eventually.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Especially if you live in like a city or something. Right?
Yeah, but essentially that was my story. I was just really mad about that because I was like, first of all, you make so much money. What? I'm not gonna...
Yeah, they make like infinity money anyway. I guess, it makes sense for them to say, to take off the label though. I don't know.
I'm like, that's so extreme.
Do they really think that people prefer Deer Park over Dasani? I mean, my grandparents do, but honestly, I don't really...
I feel like most people don't. But people get the Deer Park because it's cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I got it.
And water's water,
By the time I'm inside of your place.
Besides, like, the difference... I actually don't like Deer Park too much, I'm gonna be honest. I say water's water, but, like...
I mean, they definitely they have different tastes.
Yeah, like minerals and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just what the problem I have is once I'm inside of your museum and it's air conditioned and it's really open, so there's a lot of room to get like the air conditioning flowing and like it just keeps it cool no matter how many people's in there. I'm not gonna want your water anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude.
So provide me the water outside.
Especially if they're rude enough to like be like, "Hey, take that off." Yeah. You know, uh-oh, it got in. You know.
Yeah.
Woo-woo-woo.
I'm surprised. Huh? I'm surprised they didn't track me down. And she was like, "I'll take your trash," and I was like,
"I'll take your trash."
No, I think I'll keep it in my pocket.
Jeez, dude, chill out.
Why would I chill out? I don't want to chill out because she needs to chill out.
Dude, she's like.
Which I guess I would assume she's just.
It might be your job.
It was her job, yes, and I'm not hating on her for doing her job.
I don't know. Is her job really to harass people with different water bottles?
I was gonna say it's the tone that she hit me with that got me.
No, I know what you mean. Like you can say like the meanest thing to me in the nicest tone. I'm like chill.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm an idiot. Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's fine. All right, bud. Have a nice day, dude.
Have a nice day, dude.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know. That just really kind of changed my perspective on things. Yeah. In a way, I was like, I'm just waiting in line to, and it was a long line too. Like it was outside of the actual waiting line.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's stupid hot, and I was there to see Atlanta Reign Overwatch League. Yeah. And I was like, well, we'll go by the Coke Museum and just check it out. And it was. That
probably got them a lot of traffic.
I mean, like there's a whole teams that visited it, so. Yeah. And I mean, there was a lot of people there that like understood. I had like my jersey on that day.
Nice.
A lot of people got it. So
like, hey, yeah. Rain. Let's go,
so
dude.
Everyone was kind of like.
Our Overwatch League sucks though, right?
No, they made the playoffs. Right.
Oh, they made the playoffs?
Yeah.
Wait, never mind. We rock. Dude, I just assume like teams around here suck ass. I don't know.
Well, I'll say this much. They got to the playoffs, but they beat the San Francisco Shock, which won the actual whole thing, but they lost the next two, and that kicked them out essentially. Oh, okay. Well, but they made it to the playoffs.
They made it to the playoffs, so there you go. Good team.
Proud enough.
Yeah, for real.
But
at least we made it.
I figured I'd just share that because I was really thinking about that on the way here, and it kind of irked me in a way.
Yeah, I got you. That would irk me too, but I'd probably still let a lady take my trash. I don't know. I just take it.
I was doing it out of spite. I didn't want.
Yeah, I got you. Just like, don't take my trash, lady.
Yeah, essentially.
I got you, dude.
I was really upset about it.
The fury. All right. Now, besides that, we got some other topics for today. One is a new product I bought myself and have been playing on for like the past. Has it been a month?
It's been a month now.
Yeah, I thought it had been around a month, and I've really enjoyed it, but there are some things I do want to talk about with it, including like there's like stick drift with overuse. I've heard a lot of people report that, and I've also been getting it myself, and yeah, it just sucks. But I mean, didn't the Joy-Cons have that problem too?
Yes. Yeah, and that's the big issue, I think, is that they said, "Oh, well, send back your Joy-Cons or send back your Switch to us, and we'll fix the stick drift for you."
The only thing about that, dude, is like, I heard that Nintendo was doing like some other stuff, you know, like not really going. They changed their warranty, right?
I'm not aware of that, but if they did, then that's another issue as well.
Yeah. I think I heard somebody say something about that.
Well, also, if you send it off to get it repaired for the stick drift, you're using your warranty at that point. Which, if something bigger comes up, like a bigger issue, and you need it repaired, you've already used your warranty for the stick drift.
Yeah, which is kind of lame, because that's not really something that's your fault. It's just part of the console. I haven't really had... dude, it's gonna be all digital soon, you know that.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get like nothing.
It just shows in everyday like sales in a sense. It's like physical copies just aren't selling as much as they used to.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I thought that GameStop was taking hits from that, right? From like digital marketplaces and stuff. I mean, at least they sell the prepaid cards.
Yeah, and they make lots of money off of Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I mean, also, which not as much anymore, but
do they even make any money on those cars? I was wondering about that. There's a reason why they're there, right?
yeah, essentially they do make some commission off of those
Oh,
cars.
okay, I thought so.
Yeah. So,
Well, there had to be something. But anyway, Switch Lite, I haven't really had any problems. The stick drift is kind of lame, especially when you're playing fighting games or like Smash, for instance. You just walk off the stage, which really, really sucks.
that can be an issue.
Yeah, quite a big issue. I got this with the Link's Awakening game, and I played a good bit of it. And there's like FPS drop in that game pretty bad in certain areas. Like in the main town, if you're walking by like the big grassy area with the shrubberies in the middle, dude, that crap will tank your FPS for some reason. I have no idea why. But apparently it's supposed to have a faster processor, which I believe because, I mean, I haven't played too much on handheld mode on the regular Switch, but from what I have, this definitely runs better.
I'll say also with the Link's Awakening, back on that,
Yeah.
the regular Switch also has that same issue with the frame rate.
Oh, it does?
Routes. So
Okay.
is it? You
So
have
it's
to
not
ask
really-
the question: is
yeah.
it the game or
Yeah.
is it?
But
the
it was like a
system?
release title with the Switch Lite. It should work really well
it should go
together.
in
It
hand
was
in
kind of
hand.
supposed to. I feel like it was supposed to push the Switch Lite into people's hands. So
Yes.
it didn't really do that. I mean, like
Now,
hardware wise, it's supposed to
Pokemon-
show it off, right? Pokemon's gonna be tight on this thing.
Yeah, when
I'm
Pokemon
excited.
comes out, that's going to be their main thing. That's
Yeah.
the whole reason I think the Lite just came out.
Yeah, probably.
And they said we need a game to go with that, so Link's Awakening.
Well, yeah, that's pretty strange.
I mean, I don't want to accuse Nintendo of anything, but
Well, no, that's just smart.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that ain't even shady. That's just smart releasing at the same time.
I mean,
But I mean, still, they should have had these like performance issues settled before the game came out. Like that's like a. Well, to be honest, I haven't experienced too much other frame drops outside of the main city,
yeah,
so it's not so bad. But as far as like all the games run great on this, stick drift is a problem, and since you can't remove the controllers, there's no way you
Out of
can't just
luck.
buy more Joy-Cons. You have to send it back to Nintendo.
Now, I will say, separate Joy-Cons do work with the Switch Lite. You have to pair them
That's
to
awkward.
it, but you don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that on a Switch Lite,
Especially
dude. That's
with
just awkward.
your portable system.
I think maybe they should have went with like something that's at least more easily replaceable, not just built into the
Yeah.
plastic like this.
Not even a kickstand on that thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who cares about a kickstand? I
Well, if
honestly
you get
don't care
the
about
if you
a
get
kickstand.
the separate Joy-Cons, you just kickstand that thing.
I guess so. Oh yeah, that is true.
I
But
mean,
you know, I use it between league matches anyway. I'm a big league fanatic.
oh yeah, so it's definitely good for
It
that little
serves
stuff
its
like
purpose.
that. Yeah.
Besides stick drift, I give it 9 out of 10. I love the thing. A+.
I don't have a Switch Lite. I have a regular Lite. No, that's not a Lite.
Regular light. That's not a light, bud.
I have a regular
He's got a
Switch.
regular Switch, dude.
Yes, and I love my Switch very much so. I have had it for about 2 years now. Hadn't had stick drift issues yet.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
That's actually kind of nuts.
I'm really glad because I got the Joy-Cons with the
Oh, you got special
yeah,
edition?
they were the
Which
Mario
ones?
Odyssey ones.
Mario Odyssey ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So that was that's nice, and I really like those controllers. So I'm really glad that they don't have stick drift. But yeah, I feel like that's the main issue for a lot of people right now, and I hate to say it, but like
Huh.
you'd think Nintendo would be right on top of this, especially with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
V2s.
dude. That's the thing is like, how long has this issue happened? How long has the Switch been out?
About 2.5 now. 2.5
Yeah,
years.
there's the 2.5, like 3 years.
What bothers me too is they released the version 2 of the regular Switch, which is supposed to have better battery life, and essentially that's it. It's same price point. It's not a new version of the Switch, but it just has better battery life. But you would think they'd be like, well, stick drift is an issue too. We'll go ahead and just finish that up.
I feel like that's the biggest issue. Controllers matter a lot. Hence why I like PlayStation and Xbox designed theirs certain ways. And I don't know, my Xbox controller never messed up on me for like the 2 years I had it.
Right.
I just bought this thing and I'm having stick drift. It's a huge problem, especially on certain games.
$200.
Yeah, I spent $200 on this thing for it to do that. I mean, $200 is a really good price though for this.
That's another point too.
That's nice.
Do you think it's overpriced?
No, not in the slightest, dude. This plays console quality games on the go. Like $200?
That thing runs The Witcher 3.
How much? Yeah,
Complete
Witcher
edition.
3 Complete Edition. I have yet to try it myself. So
I've talked to a friend who has the Switch Lite. They tried The Witcher 3. It says other than like graphics wise, the game runs great.
Dude.
Which is astounding for a
I mean,
mobile
the
device.
graphics are of course scaled down because
Yes.
it's mobile. I mean, you tell that on Breath of the Wild or anything you play, really.
But 0 frame rate drop?
0 frame rate? Dude, that's what really matters.
Right.
Is it playable?
Yeah.
Because Witcher 3, even if it looks a little ugly on the Switch, like, I mean, it'd be freaking tight to play Witcher 3 on the go.
It really would, yeah. I would say probably it's definitely worth...
definitely worth $200. 9 out of 10.
Apparently they tried to make it lower. They tried to like lower the cost of it, but they could not find a way to get it below 200. Nintendo did.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised they're making any money on this thing. 200 though. It probably cost them like a good 150 to produce it. I would think.
I don't know, man.
Huh?
As far as like the components.
Maybe I'm wrong. I have
say.
no idea hardware wise. See, I'm a dum-dum when it comes to that kind of thing. But I'm just saying, dude, console quality games. Like, I have trouble with my PC. This is a $500 PC, so yeah, it's not the greatest. But
it does what it needs to do.
yeah, it does. But the thing is, I know they have certain deals and whatnot, but this thing can run games sometimes better than that thing. I'm just saying.
That's a big deal, honestly.
That's a pretty big deal.
And unfortunately, console will never catch up to PC.
Yeah.
The new consoles are coming out next year at the end of the year.
I don't know about that. New consoles look tight though, with the 4K, 8K native resolution on the things.
Yeah, but then by the time that comes out, 16K is going to be a thing, and then
Who
the
gives a
PC.
shit about 16K, dude?
Some people do.
I mean, some.
But
people
I mean, it's going to
do.
be like a $10,000 TV, but like or monitor. But even so, it's like people are going to buy it.
I mean, people
just for
are
better.
crazy, dude. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think I can go that
Financing a
far.
$10,000 TV. Dude,
No, thank
whatever,
you.
dude.
I can't even
All
finance a $10,000 house.
Dude, what's that? I know, right? Jesus. Well, I mean, that's never happening, dude. Oof.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, what's next?
Well, I was going to talk about how the Switch Lite. Do you think it was built to play Pokemon?
Built to play Pokemon.
I'm asking, like, as a there's no more double screen like the 3DS.
Yeah.
And no more of that
That's kind of nice. Double screen was like kind of cool for some games, but
yeah.
as far as portable play, I just want like I was a PlayStation Vita kind of guy too. Like that console died fast. Holy moly.
Rest in peace.
But like I love just the way you could play like almost console tier games on it. It was really cool. And there was remote play and stuff like that too.
Marketing just wasn't enough, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That PlayStation failed that crap. But like, as far as Pokemon on Switch being like its main objective, I don't think so. I think this was mainly focused towards kids. I think like the reason why, I mean, it's also made of plastic, so it's harder to break, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But you still got to get the screen protector.
Oh yeah. But I mean, still, I feel like this is a lot more safe if you drop it than a regular Switch.
For sure. Yeah.
So
many things can go wrong if you drop a Switch, regular one.
It's just like a 2DS thing. It's a block of plastic. It's really hard to break, you know.
And it stays true to its name. It is light.
It is really light, too, so you can...
Compared to the regular Switch...
And it fits in your pocket. It's
yeah.
really, really wonderful.
The regular Switch is like a brick.
Yeah.
And that thing is like a feather compared to it. It's
really
ridiculous how...
Like, for kids, I imagine that matter a lot if they're playing on the... They play on the go all the time anyway.
Yeah,
you know
kids
what I mean?
most of the time don't use the home system
they really
unless
don't.
they just play games
unless they're like
a lot.
teenagers and whatnot. Like, I was a mobile console gamer for a while when I was a little kid. I didn't really give a shit about like playing on PlayStation or anything. I mean, I would on the weekend with you, but that was about it.
That was about it, yeah. And, I mean, that's the same way. Like, I started out with my Game Boy Advance SP, and then...
Oh, dude, that was tight.
Yeah, that was like a tight...
That was
like,
the best.
That was a tight system. But, I mean, like, other than that, it was like, I went to the DS, and then I got 3DS, and then I got my 360. That was like the first console I actually owned.
360
That was like in 2012. That was when it was like dying.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, dude.
So I was a little late to the party, but then I got the one from you.
Yeah, dude.
And I played that, and I really
Surprise!
enjoyed it. Yeah,
Here's an Xbox One.
That one was
I didn't even get it for myself at that point. You were playing on that. I was like, I didn't plan that far ahead. I just bought it for you. I was like, all right, tight. All right, I'll go back to 360. We played on 360 the whole time. Anyway.
Yeah, the whole time I had the one. I was like, yeah, this is great and all, but I can't play with you. So
yeah,
it's like,
so that was kind of awkward.
We'll just wait until you get one.
I eventually did get one. We played a little bit.
Honestly, speaking of Overwatch, I think that was what really got me into playing the one, like into it, like.
Yeah, you know, to be honest, Overwatch, that was a really good game. I only played it because you played it though. To be honest, I'm not a big first-person shooter fan, but. You know, I'm into team games and team strategy. Hence why I'm addicted to League of Legends.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, how is Overwatch now anyway?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you're looking for something that's pretty portable and, like, honestly...
Good price point.
Yeah. If you have a, fixed budget, you want to keep it, like, kind of low, but like
if you want to buy it for your kids or whatnot, I mean, this is definitely the one you need to go with, the LIte, not the regular.
Yeah, and of course it doesn't play on the TV, so if you're looking for a family thing, you might just want to go ahead and just go for the Switch.
Go for the Switch.
And which the Switch is still a great option for $300. I think
so too.
To start out at
affordable
$300.
Systems. What's the price of the one? If I'm not mistaken, it was
the one started out at $500.
Yeah,
when it first came out, and PlayStation 4
was $400, and then I think now they raced each other to the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're not that high either, but
yeah.
As far as a family console, I think Switch is way better. It's got the games for the kids, like the classic Nintendo games, and. Yeah, and it's got motion controls too. Kids love that junk.
Oh yeah, and then it's got the hardcore stuff for people who actually like to play, like again, Witcher, Blasphemous.
I mean, heck, even Breath of the Wild, I would say is like one of those games.
Because I was talking to somebody the other day, and there was a he was a young guy, or like younger. He was about a teenager almost, and he was playing. He was talking about, he's like, yeah, I tried Breath of the Wild, but I didn't like it too much. Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's understandable.
I feel like that's not really a game for like kids, because it's more about the exploration and stuff. I don't know. When I'm a kid, I want to smash stuff. I want to kill stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm not breaking, you
can't really do much.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, no, I like that weapon. You know.
I feel that. I actually do.
I feel that now.
I like playing it now.
I mean, to be honest, I have like a 60 power weapon, swinging that thing. Woohoo! One shot and everything. Then it breaks. Oh well.
Yeah, and then you gotta go find another.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, but I think it's like I said, the Switch has a game for everyone to play.
That is true. I mean, to be honest,
if you play,
and it's also an indie game haven too.
Yeah.
Like, it's exploding. I got an indie game. What was it? Dead Cells. I love this freaking game. It's
good game.
It's an indie game, and it's kind of like 2D Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. Love it.
Yeah, very, very hard, but also very hard, enjoyable.
Yeah, it was really, really enjoyable. And it's got like RNG based loot and stuff like that. I love that stuff. Rogue stuff. Roguevania? Yeah, it's a Roguevania because it's a Metroidvania and a roguelike.
Right.
Yeah, it's tight.
Pretty cool. I love going to I actually go to the eShop. I used to never visit the eShop because it was just the same stuff.
Yeah, it's just Nintendo games, right?
Every day now, new indie stuff, new anything is getting added, and I like to go to the eShop and just see what's like available.
Yeah, the indie market on like the Switch is just exploding right now. It's so fantastic.
Well, I think it's partly like Nintendo makes it so easy for these creators now.
Yeah.
It used to not be that easy, but now they're making it to where it's like they can just make the game and just put it on the eShop, and it's just that easy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, of course, there's more stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, there's more to that, but yeah.
But it make it...
It's easier than other platforms.
Yeah, for sure.
It seems like.
Even, like, at this point, almost like it's like Nintendo Switch is kind of competing with PC with indie titles.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's so easy to do it on PC. Well, Nintendo's making it just as easy now. So it's like, I'd like to put it on there.
You remember Xbox was an indie powerhouse, too, with Marketplace?
Yeah, it used to be.
The Xbox Live Marketplace.
Yeah.
There were tons of indie titles all the time. Heck, if you go back, if you still have a 360, I do, but it's not in working order.
Little old.
Yeah, a little old. Like, what is it, like 14 years now? I don't know. I'm an old
It's the original model, so...
Yeah, it was from release date.
No ring red into death, though, thank God.
No red ring. Everybody else got red ring. I was like, man, you guys suck. They must have like busted with a hammer or something. What the heck, man?
Yep.
Dude, but Yeah, I've enjoyed that thing a lot.
Yeah, 360 was a great console.
The indie games on that range from like the dollar like really crap tier ones to like the the pretty good ones.
Anything was available on there.
Like what? I bought a couple like dollar games and they were just like, it was like what, like 30 minutes of gameplay to an hour. And it was but it was hilarious. It was like either really, really so bad that it was funny, or it was like it knew it was bad and it was like being kind of meta. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of. I used to get all those games that you used your avatars for.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like,
yeah.
It was like paintball and stuff.
Like Avatar Minor Z or something.
And people used to be on the servers.
Dude, people have played that crap a lot.
That was surprised. You know what I mean? I'd get in a game and I'd be like, whoa, that actually didn't take 30 minutes.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's so sad that they've kind of just like taken away from that. And even like PlayStation, they just don't do a lot of indie stuff anymore. And
yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's honestly harder to find games on PlayStation nowadays. I mean, there's games coming out. Like, was it Code Vein is a really good one.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
Yeah, I've heard from everybody. It's amazing. Borderlands 3.
Like Xbox too, though.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, there's not really specific. It seems like there's not as many exclusives, which I'm okay with. I actually don't like exclusives that much.
Well, I remember
I missed out on The Last of Us because of it. Whenever I didn't have PlayStation.
Yeah.
And
Well, remember with like, if you wanted to play anime games, you had to have a PlayStation.
You had to have a PlayStation. Yeah, if you're a weeaboo, dude, it's over. You have to go PS4.
Which you're probably going to anyway because it's Japanese.
Yeah.
And so most people are going to be like, oh man,
man.
Weeaboos are definitely going to go for the
Weeb console.
PS4.
That's what it is, dude.
But I mean, now Xbox is getting those things. Like One Piece came out on the Xbox. The new One Piece World Seeker.
Oh, One Piece World Seeker. Yeah. I don't really care about that game at all.
I mean, I don't either. But
for weebs.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's like, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I hate to go to the marketplace now and just see it so empty.
Yeah, honestly, it's same for PS4. Like, I can't really find any really high quality indie games. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I'm not looking hard enough. But
I mean, I'm sure they're out there.
They're out there, but
they're not.
As far as the Switch is like daily. It's updating.
They show you.
Yeah.
They show you what it's about.
I mean, heck, and I love the little news thing on it where it pops up and it's like, hey, we got new releases.
There's this new game that came out on the Switch, and it's an indie game, or I think it's an indie game, but it's basically like a dating sim, but like it's like real.
Dude.
And I was like,
real?
Yeah, it's like you could. Like,
oh, is that game with the guy? He's
it's with the Japanese girls.
Oh, Japanese.
And one of them was raised as a cat, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so weird. What the heck, man? Dude.
I was intrigued.
Switch might be contending for Weeaboo console.
They could be.
Yeah, dude.
It could. I mean, it's made in Japan too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say probably. I don't know, man. What about the next gen?
The next gen, 4K, 8K, awesome stuff. It's gonna be tight.
Well, who's gonna win out? Is the
Who's
question.
gonna win out? I think PlayStation's already pretty much won out.
It was Xbox 360, and then it was like PlayStation, and then now it's like Switch.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right, we're gonna take a
time out.
Time out.
Tacos.
Get some tacos.
Good Lord. Don't kill yourself. Oh dear Jesus. I think it just officially started recording. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what's next for topics to discuss? Riot Games.
Oh yeah, Riot Games and their announcements, dude.
And their huge announcements.
Yeah, like there's like 1 billion new games coming out. What the heck?
Their 10th anniversary of League of Legends. Big milestone. Huge milestone.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, games don't live to 10 years.
No.
That's just not something that
doesn't happen.
Well, I guess, what was it? Dota 2, Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft. Pretty much only MMOs.
Yeah, for the most part, yes.
And MOBAs. MOBAs. Well, League of Legends is a MOBA, but
Well, I think Riot and League of Legends does the best job of keeping their fan base intrigued.
The only problem is, like, they keep doing stupid stuff sometimes, but we overlook it.
We don't let it bother us too much.
Like Season 9, right? Anyway. Lots of new announcements. A fighting game, which I'm really hype about.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
they get a lot of talk. They get a lot of talk on that, but not even an official name.
Not even an official name, but it looks polished. It looks almost complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed off a whole lot of characters like Darius, Jinx, and all that. It's awesome. Like, I don't know. It looks like everything's done. There's probably just balancing, which will probably take a couple more months. I think it may be released 2020 with everything else.
You think so? You don't think you think it's gonna be early or late?
Probably mid.
Mid.
Like mid 2020 after the polishing gets done.
I guarantee you they won't.
They had a ton
early.
of characters. Like if you looked at the demo, they had like Jinx, they had Darius, they had Katarina, they had I think I saw Karma maybe. Nah, I'm not sure if Karma was in there, but they had a lot of characters, man.
Yeah,
and I don't know how big they want the roster. If they want to include every champion, which I don't think they should do, at least at first.
That's gonna be a big undertaking if they do.
It'll be like 2021.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah. I don't think they should do that.
That's a lot.
That's too many champions.
That's a lot of balancing.
There's 130 plus characters in League, and
I couldn't imagine doing all that.
Yeah, fighting games aren't just like 1 or 2 moves or like 4 moves like League. Well, 4 moves and a passive, but in fighting games, there's so many things that your character has to have to be a good character.
It's very mechanical too.
Yeah, they're way more mechanical. They're way more difficult to balance, I feel like, than even like a MOBA.
Yeah, man, fighting games are tough.
They're really, really hard to do. The only one I've seen that actually nails it on the head like every time is like Tekken 7 with their season changes and whatnot. They're amazing. Like Tekken 7 is probably the most balanced game I've ever played. I really love it.
I'll say they do well. They do really well.
Panda won like I think the Evo before last. That was nuts.
It's crazy because it feels like for fighting games you constantly have to be like on top of things because there's always something new with the changes and stuff. And
people are tier whores like crazy. They just pick like whatever's best most of the time, at least like on the upper levels. I mean that's for like every game, but in Tekken it's really refreshing for like, you know. I'm hoping that League is the same way where it's really, really balanced when they release it, and you know, it's just great. The only reason Tekken's like that though is because they had it in arcades for like 2 years before release.
Yeah.
So
they kind of got a heads up on that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be as balanced, but we'll find out.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's really just a matter of we'll see, and it's like you say, it depends on how many characters decide to add, because that could be a big benefactor to their balancing. And I'm with you. I don't think they're going to add every character. If they do, that's going to take way too long. That's going to be crazy. I'm excited also for that ARPG. It looked like Diablo-esque. Yeah. And it had like Blitzcrank swinging his arms around. That was tight. What really surprises me about all these things is that most of them are slated for 2020. Yeah, most of them are slated for 2020. They're just going to drop like basically esports heaven, like for like it's going to be fantastic. They got a card game for card esports. They got that's a Runeterra, right? Yeah, Runeterra? Was it Legends of Runeterra or something like that? Legends of Runeterra. Free to play strategy game, by the way. Strategy card game. It's going to be free to play card game. Free to play. You still have to buy card packs and whatnot, but apparently the card economy is going to be way better than well, I read up on it. More consumer friendly than Hearthstone. Yeah, and there's going to be free ways to earn cards. Lots of free ways to earn cards. I already if they keep everything they had in, like it's going to be real easy to be a free to play player. It's going to be pretty nice. And plus if you do decide to pay for it, it's not a mystery. You know what you're paying for. Yeah, exactly. You know which character you buy cards. Getting. Yeah. And you know what type of cards. There's like hero cards and other such things, you know, like champions and whatnot. I love that so much better. Yeah, I like that a lot too. Like actually being able to buy cards specifically with your money instead of like, you know, packs. Just guessing. Because in Hearthstone, dude, I spent an unhealthy amount on packs and I still didn't get what I wanted. You know. Hearthstone's a great game, but it's a good game. The card economy ruins it for me though. It can, yes. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to with Legends of Runeterra. And what else was there? The ARPG looks really cool. Yeah, the ARPG looks good. I mean, I guess really just and the animated series. Yeah. Oh my god, the trailer for that was amazing. That was really good. Like if you're a fan of League,
and you didn't like just like cream your pants when you saw that. I don't know, dude.
I don't know how you don't get excited.
Yeah, I know. That
the trailer
so tight.
looked phenomenal.
Amazing.
It looks like just like any of the the animated stuff they've done before.
Yeah, which were all top notch.
Yeah.
Like they're oddly enough, the people who make their cinematics and stuff, I feel like they're way better than like the actual design people on Riot. Like the people that make the skins, they're the carries.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. They do so much good work.
Designed so well.
Yeah.
Characters look great. Story looks intriguing.
The mobile version though. I want to talk about that because mobile League of Legends, I feel like has better textures.
And on console.
Yeah, it's coming on console too. That's really cool too. They're releasing mobile League of Legends, which is really tight.
I'm really excited for console League of Legends. I'm definitely going to be trying that out once it comes out because and I'll probably be spending an unhealthy amount of money. But it's
we'll see, dude.
And I mean, speaking of like stuff coming to like different platforms, Legends of Runeterra is going to be mobile as well. So
will
PC
be?
and mobile.
They brought Team Fight Tactics to mobile as well, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, saw that too. That was crazy. Just so like, honestly, like so many announcements for like, I mean, they
dropped it all, dude. I was watching the 10th anniversary thing, and they were like, blah, 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 normal stuff that they talk about. I'm like, all right, whatever, like art, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, just
and then all of a sudden it was like, dun, 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 dun. And it started showing pictures of like League Season 10. I'm like, all right, I dig it. And then it was like, fighting game, ARPG, like, what was it? Card game. I was like, animated series. I don't think they hinted that until like at the end.
To the end, yeah.
Dude, it blew me away as a League fan, as a Riot fanboy. I freaking exploded. That junk made me so happy.
It was very it was a great presentation. It felt like their E3.
Dude, the fact that wasn't leaked at all is insane.
Yeah.
Like I know the fighting game was leaked. The fighting game, I think it was leaked.
I've heard about it before.
Yeah, I heard about it too.
But I thought it was lies.
I thought it was lies too. Because Riot making a fighting game? I mean, come on, man.
Wow, that was so out there at the time.
I did not believe it.
No one could believe that. I don't think. Yeah. No one can genuinely hear, Riot Games is making a fighting game and a card game, and they're doing an animated series, which all that stuff didn't get leaked. But if you had heard that, you wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that at all. Especially not if you said that most of them were slated for 2020.
Yeah, like, no.
I wouldn't believe that at all. But apparently they've been doing something. Thank God, because, I mean...
Yeah, it's been 10 years.
Yeah,
and they've
just been 10 years. Just one game.
Yeah.
It was Riot Game. Now they can finally call themselves Riot Games.
You think that was the issue?
Yeah, dude, there you go.
They were like, man, we can't have this. We only have one game.
Riot Games. Dude, I freaking... Oh, that first-person shooter. I forgot to talk about that.
Yeah, I was actually going to save that for the end. Cause
it's so early in development. You can already tell it's, like, really early in development.
Yeah.
But it looks good. The gunplay looks fun.
I think that's honestly...
It looks like CSGO, Overwatch.
I was going to say CSGO, Overwatch. That's what I was going to mention.
Yeah, it looks like... I love, like, CSGO, the way you aim and how sharp it is and, like, everything's, like, pinpoint accurate.
Yeah.
I like that kind of gunplay. I'm going to add that to a team shooter kind of deal. I hope it does have deathmatch and stuff like that, because those modes are always my favorite. I don't really care for the objective base so much. Is it still on? We're having issues. I have to like.
I think it turned back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're just gonna set to where it doesn't go to sleep mode automatically next time.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's get back into it.
All right.
But yeah, essentially, I feel like that first-person shooter got a lot of people hyped. I saw a lot of Twitter hype about
everybody was like, "Oh my god, this game looks tight."
It's it looks so like early.
It's so freaking early.
Everyone's like so hyped. They're like, I can see myself putting a lot of time into this.
Yeah, like, that's so crazy that a lot of people were so hyped about it when it was like, you really didn't see too much like new from the FPS genre. You just learned like Riot's making a shooter, and it's gonna have smoke walls and crap like that. I'm like, okay. And you can revive people with ice walls. I don't know. Like hero shooter stuff. I think it's gonna be interesting, but I'm not so sure I'll be a big fan of it. I'm not doing the shooters, to be honest.
We'll have to see, because I mean, honestly,
if it's tight, if it's like CS:GO, I dig it.
I mean, we're supposed to be getting more details next year on that project, and
yeah, because there's no way they finish that
no,
by 2020.
No.
No way.
But
the ARPG looks like it's pretty well developed.
Yeah, it does.
The fighting game looks like it's about done. Like, give it like another 6 months or so. It's kind of nuts.
It is kind of nuts. I honestly like with all this stuff in the anime series is Arcane, I believe. Right?
Yeah, Arcane. Oh man, and the fact that it's like Jinx and Vi and stuff, that just is so great. And in the most interesting place in Runeterra.
And developed and produced by Riot Games, by the way. So it's all them for the most part.
That's cool.
So
Riot Games is so good about like just their art department, their creative directors and stuff like. They're absolute geniuses when it comes to like, what was it last KDA? Yeah, I love that junk, dude.
Yeah, that was good marketing.
Yeah, dude, it was fantastic marketing.
Apparently, it was on the top music charts for like a couple weeks at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude, that's insane.
That's a big deal.
Awesome.
Especially like for like that genre.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, for like it was like K-pop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So that's
crazy.
It is kind of crazy, but it kind of in a sense it kind of binds people together because I mean they have their American audience, but they also have the Korean audience.
Yeah.
And like people from different countries that like play the game, they kind of just like kind of merge it in a way.
Yeah.
With that song, and I think that's kind of cool.
That was pretty neat. I did love the Korean English, you know, that mix.
The Korean English.
Yeah, the Korean English. I love that mix, dude. It's tight.
But yeah, that's gonna be pretty sick. I think. Like just from the trailer, it looks amazing.
Yeah, ARPG, the fighter, the shooter, everything looks really good right now.
And that game that's gonna be the mobile version or the console.
Oh yeah,
version.
Wild Rift. I think.
Yeah, it's Wild Rift.
Wild Rift. Wild Rift looks pretty good too.
Pretty interesting. It's gonna be interesting
for
to see
a
how
mobile.
that works.
Like it looks like it will probably be the best. What's it? MOBA.
Yeah.
Mobile MOBA. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, people. What was it called? Mobile Legends. It's kind of like
It's like people were hating on it because it kind of ripped. It looked like it ripped Mobile Legends, or what was the other thing? It was like Arena of Valor or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mobile gamers.
But Mobile Legends kind of ripped on League of Legends. It just put it on mobile.
Just put it on mobile.
It's like
I mean, Tencent was pressuring them to do that for a while, so.
Yeah, I'm saying like I don't think that's a fair comparison. And in all honesty, because like if you're saying, oh well, League of Legends is just copying them by doing this, it's like, well, they kind of copied them. So.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, League of Legends pretty much started
Mobile Legends
the whole
isn't
thing.
on console.
Well, Dota did, and then League followed. And,
yeah.
League was better.
Uh-oh.
Definitely. At least to me.
Now,
it's more popular.
I got some questions for you.
What's that?
It's going to be starting off. It's going to be with Riot Games.
Oh, okay. Long-time League of Legends fan.
That's why I'm asking him, because he plays League. I want to, but...
Want to.
When Wild Rift comes out, it's over with.
Oh, I got you. Console gamer.
I'm gonna do one of these right here into the pool. Just submerge myself.
Yeah.
But for now, do you think it's all too ambitious? One time?
That's actually interesting that you say that, because people complain about League right now. Like, there's so many problems in the game, like, especially there's too much damage, tanks are irrelevant, gameplay feels really frustrating when you lose. They've added, like, bounties and stuff. They've tried to, add comeback mechanics and whatnot. It's really hard to, sometimes it's a little too hard to either stop the enemy from winning or close out a game. I don't know.
There are some games that's just like,
that might be just my elo. I'm only gold like 1, so
yeah. Please don't hurt us.
Yeah. High elo geniuses.
That's how it is in other games too, though. It's like, because I play a lot of Overwatch. I'm an Overwatch player.
Yeah, Overwatch. It's just team games in general. They have innate problems. You can find like they're kind of going crazy with Season 10 though. They're adding so much like different factors like environmental changes and whatnot. I don't feel like that's going to change gameplay all that much. But it's too early to tell, honestly. Like once it hits PvE and we start seeing gameplay, maybe.
Yeah.
But as far as too ambitious, I think Riot can balance more than one game. They've been on this game forever, but I'm worried it might slow down League.
But no. See, I think they can handle more than one game. They handle 5 or 6?
I think they could, as long as they get more staff. Or maybe they have enough staff. They've been working on these games for a long time. Obviously.
Yeah.
If you looked at the trail, like the fighting game and the everything, they couldn't even release that stuff at EVO. You know that?
Wow.
At EVO, they literally, this is how they tease at EVO. They're like, well, we're making a fighting game.
Everyone says.
Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, nice. Riot's making a fighting game. And Riot has a history of sticking with a game for a very, very long time and supporting it for a very, very long time. So, of course, any game that they make, I'm an instant fan of. Like, I'm going to play it. Because it's going to be around for like 10 years.
And I'm a fighting games fan as well, so I'm definitely going to be trying that out. Because, I mean, it's a fighting game. I'm going to be playing it.
I freaking love fighters. There aren't enough. I'm glad they're dipping their toe in the water in fighting games because fighting game market right now is amazing. There's so many games to play right now.
It's getting more and more.
It's honestly awesome. I feel like more people are starting to try it, and more people are starting to love it.
And EVO is just always fun to watch every year.
Yeah, exactly. Like even if you don't play fighters, it's really awesome to watch.
You get hype even if you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, uppercut! You know,
I was watching
awesome.
The new one that came out, the SNK Samurai Showdown.
Oh yeah, I love that game. Is kind of slow, but when like pros play it, it's like a chess game. It's really cool. I love it. There's so many different styles of fighters out right now. There's like the slow paced ones. There's Tekken, which is kind of mid paced, and you got like your anime fighters, which are incredibly fast paced, like DBZ and whatnot.
I mean,
crazy.
Like, you have to
Dragon
think
Ball
about,
Fighters.
Yeah, we got Dragon Ball Fighters, Blaze Blue, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken.
Yeah,
and like all
what do you think of Mortal Kombat, dude?
I
like it, but it's so, I don't know. You know how like the animations feel? You're playing with an action figure. That's how it feels, don't it?
I don't.
I kind of like it, but I kind of don't.
I'll say this much: I like it better than X.
Yeah, X was too slow. Holy moly!
You just felt like you were. The game matches were like forever.
Yeah, for real.
And it's like it's not necessarily because.
You felt always fat, didn't you? You just feel fat all the time. You were never fast in that game.
Yeah, no.
Because dashing felt weird. Movement felt really awkward.
It was really hard to block.
Projectiles nonstop.
Like blocks were just so hard to get past in that game too. It was like there's really no way. If someone was blocking, slow. You just kind of had to like wait it out.
I feel like it was too slow of a game.
Yeah, it really was.
MK11 though doesn't have that problem. It's pretty fast.
It's pretty quick, and I think that's how Mortal Kombat is meant to be. So, I mean, kudos to them on fixing that issue, kind of making it more like a 9 feel. Yeah. But definitely 11 is. Has some work. I think that could be done on it. But now that I don't think that's going to happen. It's hella fun. It is fun.
I'm a Jax player, in case anybody was curious.
Oh, junk.
Dude, junk, dude. What you talking about, dude? I mean, Jax is pretty cheesy, dude. Yeah. You get those, like, red, glowing red hands, dude. Beat them down with the, is it crushing blows?
Yeah.
I love crushing blows, dude.
This thing's
that is such a fun addition, honestly.
It is pretty cool. I like how it has the stipulations to it that you have
combos to do so much damage in that game.
If you're a combo man, that's the game for you.
Yeah,
that's the game for you.
I want to say combos. The combos I've done, I don't think they're that much fun, but they are like kind of cool.
It depends. I guess like for me, it's like it could be different. Like I mean,
I got you.
Yeah,
it's not for everybody. Like I'm more of a Tekken fan when it comes to combos.
Yeah,
but that's just because there's so many cool stipulations like wall breaks and stuff like that. But
there's cool. Like I think Mortal Kombat does a good job with in combos with transitions. Like when you do a combo, it feels like it feels almost flowing like it's supposed to.
Yeah,
it's like when you hit this combo, it looks like what you're supposed to see.
Yeah, those 2D games, like just like Street Fighter. I played 3D like fighters all my life. It's so awkward to like combo because the timing of your moves is different from like Tekken to Street Fighter and stuff like that. Because Street Fighter, it's all about those single inputs.
It really, yeah. It's
but you have to do it like at the exact frame. If you want to be like perfect with it, you gotta do it at the exact frame that this ends, the recovery, and then you gotta
hit it a little lower.
Yeah.
It's really, I like
you have to use one move after the other, not, it buffers.
Yeah, you gotta like combo it. So it's like, it's a different type of combos, which that's always up to like
it's really cool. whenever I got used to Street Fighter and whatnot. But anyway, we're going a little off topic.
Yeah, we're getting into fighters, and that's a dangerous topic for us.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, do you think it's gonna be Riot's? That's 2020 is gonna be Riot's year.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean,
I think it's gonna blow up. First off, I think the card game is the people that are directing the project. They sound fantastic, and the card economy is a big thing with card games. It's like what kills or like, breeds a card game, because if it's too hard to get cards, man.
That's what killed Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
Yeah.
It killed Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, I think
in real life.
I think that was card saturation, though, like over card saturation, where like just rares weren't worth anything.
Yeah.
Which also hurts. Like you have to find a nice balance where they get enough rares
to keep them buying.
Yeah.
But they don't get them too many to where the point where it's like, I have this card.
We're like, it's like everybody's got that card. Dude.
Or I can't sell it for what I think it's worth.
Because it feels good to have that card where you're like, I got one of these.
It really does. Well,
give it a sec, dude.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Come on, dude. Let me go ahead and do it while we're not doing anything.
Yeah, you remember.
It'll take a sec. It's so dang hot in this room.
It is a little hot. It's door shut, man. Getting a little toasty. We can't turn the air conditioner on because it'll be like, it'll be in the mic.
Yeah, dude. So what's next on the topic list?
Lastly, on the Riot thing, I just want to give my personal opinion about it. Mainly, I'm glad.
Don't waste that. Whoa, wait for this. You gonna hate having to say it again. Oh,
that's fair. I want to make it genuine.
All right.
Okay, we in.
Okay, we're in, but give me a sec because I'm gonna fix this.
Go ahead.
Settings. I don't actually like it timing out like that.
Yeah, I don't either. That's gay.
Gay.
Oh, I shouldn't say that.
We're fine, dude. This ain't going on YouTube.
We're gonna upload the wrong thing like that girl with the dog did, where she abused her dog, but she uploaded the wrong video, and it was the one that was unedited, and it was showing her spitting on her dog or whatever, and she got in trouble for that. She's like, I did not spit on my dog. But how else do you explain you holding your dog down and going, but you don't see it in camera? So I guess that's how she's like, I can get by with this.
I don't know. Some people, they'll do that just to scare the dog away.
Yeah, but it was a Doberman Retriever, I believe, which are like, no, it wasn't.
Oh, wiener?
No, it was what are they called? It's the ones that are like all like black and they have like the orange ears, I think, and they point straight up.
Oh.
And they get their ears clipped sometimes. What are those things called?
Beagles? I don't know.
No, they're like muscular dogs. Like,
they're big dogs.
Big dogs. Ones that you that need to be trained properly.
Oh.
And obviously that was not happening with her.
How do I...
That's a good question.
LIte can help you get to sleep by displaying warmer colors at night.
Man, whatever.
I wonder, honestly, that sounds kind of good.
I have that on my phone, actually.
You do?
Yeah.
Helps you go to sleep at night. That's tight.
Because I scroll through my phone, and it does actually help. Like, I actually fall asleep on my phone. I just go.
Oh, where would it be? Power and sleep. When plugged in, turn off, never.
There we go.
When plugged in, PC goes to sleep after, let's say, 3 hours.
Alright, sweet.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
Alright, now he's going to give his take on the new Riot games. Alright, so what do you think about it?
Well, first I want to say congratulations to League of Legends and Riot Games for 10 years. That is
crazy, right? Yeah.
That is crazy. And with the fan base that they still have and the competitive scene they still have, it's so intact and it's so well received. Even though they do have their problems, it's still so well watched, and it's still one of the highest watched things on Twitch. So congratulations to them, honestly.
Honestly, seeing League at the top of the Twitch thing again was it was a pretty happy moment for me. Screw Fortnite.
It's been there. Yeah, screw Fortnite. We're going to just say that right now. But also, my personal opinion that I wanted to give on this is I'm really glad to see that they're branching out. Mm-hmm. I really like to see them going into everything and just testing everything out, like different waters. Like, It's so different.
It's so different for a game company to go out of their comfort zone, right?
It is, yeah. I couldn't imagine. Like, it kind of reminds me of when like they did Halo Wars for.
Yeah,
like, and it's like,
actually, it's a lot like that because you never expect something from a company like that, right?
In which it's only one game, but it's.
God, it was so good. Like, I know a lot of people hated on that game, but as like a starting off point for RTS, it was really freaking fun.
People who like that genre of game like that game.
Yeah.
And that's just how and like people who liked Halo typically didn't like that, but it's so because it's not an FPS. And
somebody told me a fib that you can take control of your unit like first person. And I was like, oh snap, that game's literally the coolest Halo game ever.
That would actually be the coolest.
Yeah, I actually played it. It was like nothing like they said it was. So
that would actually be cool.
You know how they do in like middle school. They're like, this game has this feature.
You just believe him.
You just believe him. That's amazing. I gotta buy it right now.
You're right, little Timmy. I believe that.
Exactly. Little Timmy knows what's up. Then dang, like.
Well, he was right about how Halo was going to be a first-person shooter last time, so I gotta believe him.
Yeah, I gotta believe him, dude.
Even though that's probably the case half the time.
Yeah.
It's just like with ODST as well. Most people hated that game, but I love that game.
Dude, I love the heck out. You and me filled that for literal hours and hours and hours. I love exploring the city.
It's so much fun. Even when you've discovered everything, it's fun to just run around and just do things.
Yeah, find all the hidden stuff.
Yeah, the comms and stuff. Like,
and there's snipers on the top of the roof, playing on Legendary, getting one shot all the time.
You don't know they're there, and they just hit you, and you're done.
Yeah, dude. And we had to play so tactical in that game because we had to watch for snipers. We had to like.
And you didn't have like armor.
Yeah,
you're an ODST, and that was cool.
You get crapped on by like brutes and stuff, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, it reminds me of that. It's like Riot is really getting out of their comfort zone, but they somehow they seem comfortable in that. And I'm like,
I know. Like the card game looked fantastic.
Yeah.
The fighting game looked really good. I'm actually excited to see what they're going to do, like what their combo system's going to be, because from what I saw, Darius hooked like he does in game. And he slammed, and it looked like there was a bounce effect. So maybe it's going to be a lot like Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
It looks like it, maybe.
Yeah.
Where it's like really floaty.
I saw it was like 2D and stuff, so maybe that's like potential juggle combos and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
I really hope that it's a tag one. I really hope. I love tag fighters, dude. I'm a guilty player.
Like, I love BlazBlue.
Yeah.
BlazBlue
I love
so
BlazBlue. I love Guilty Gear. Dude,
they're
so freaking
they're
good.
so fun. I love playing two different characters at the same time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's just cool because you switch them out and you do interesting combos. The only problem is it turns into like an assist fest. That's my only problem with the games. Like, people really like that, but whenever someone's comboing with me for like 50 hits and they use like 90 assists, I guess, when it uses bar, it's fine though. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they're going to make it work, it's going to have to use bar.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty... I mean, unleashing the most epic combo with all your assists, like in Dragon Ball FighterZ, like they do in pro games, that's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick, yeah. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is really fun to watch, too.
Well, I mean, we got to move on to the next topic, unfortunately. I could talk about this
I could talk about fighting games all day.
But
all right.
The last thing I'll say, again, congrats to Riot Games. Congrats on all their announcements, and hopefully they're all good.
Yeah, hopefully they're all going to be tight.
I expect it, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Which is
that
bad.
Animated series is guaranteed, right?
Yeah. No.
Animated they've already shown off like their animation.
That looks fantastic already.
It's amazing.
As it is. So,
and
I mean, everything they've shown, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nice.
Yeah.
Everything looked good. Nothing looked bad.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm just expecting it.
I'm expecting it to be pretty good, but
yeah.
In Riot Games, even if it's bad, they're gonna
fix it.
Yeah.
It's just like with I don't know if you've heard about this, but WWE 2K20, very glitchy. Had to refund people for the game because it was so bad.
Oh really? Jeez.
Wrestlers don't look like who they're supposed to.
Huh.
But I feel like that's one of those things eventually that'll get fixed. But
dude, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a disaster at launch, though. I don't think any of these games will. Especially the Fighter. The Fighter looks done, like...
It looks dope.
It looks more done than some fighting games that were released last year.
It looks more done than Street Fighter 5 did.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 looked a little goofy, dude. I hate the animations of that game.
All right, man.
Ooh.
Well, that was it. congrats again to Riot. I've said
Yeah.
that 3 times, but I mean, it's such a big accomplishment. I mean, you can't help but just respect them.
Yeah, 10 years, dude. That's a long freaking time to keep your game alive.
Yeah, so good job to
And
them.
keeping it one of the most played games in the world for 10 years straight.
Yeah,
pretty
insane.
much. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Insane. Well, congrats. Final words, congrats.
Well, yeah, we congratulated them enough, I think.
Yeah.
Sucking them off
I mean-
way too much. Yeah, woohoo. Okay,
Alright.
next topic.
This is going to be the heavy one.
What's this?
Blizzard versus Hong Kong versus
Blizzard
the world.
versus Hong Kong, dude. Banning a Hearthstone player for spouting political beliefs. I can kind of get it because it's supposed to be like I'll try to play devil's advocate here. The whole, in case nobody knows what happened,
Blitzchung,
yeah,
Hearthstone player, he got banned for basically supporting the protest going on in Hong Kong, the democracy protest.
Yeah. Pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong.
And he was supporting that essentially.
Yeah, and Blitzchung. All right, we need to start over. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I have it here if you want to read it. It's
Sure.
essentially,
All right.
it's kind of like if you can read it.
You guys probably have already. Oh wait, yeah. I don't really need this. We got it.
Okay, yeah. I'll hold
I
it
think
up.
I get it.
I'll hold it up. 'Cause I need it.
All right.
Get my thoughts together.
All right. If you've been anywhere on the internet, you probably heard Blizzard's like garbage and whatnot, which I don't.
It's
and you-
Blizzard versus the world, man.
Yeah, dude, for real. Well, Blizzard in China versus the world.
Correct.
But it's really a mess. Like, all right.
Wait.
Huh.
I'm Blizzard. Give me your hand.
Huh.
Blizzard, China,
Yeah, woohoo.
banning their people from free speech.
Exactly, dude.
Right
A+.
there.
Good job.
Thank you.
Oh wait, was I supposed to be Blizzard?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever. Dude.
They got the point across.
I got you, dude. Oh, we're getting sweaty in here.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's so freaking hot. Let's take a little time out. I'm gonna cool down this room.
Yeah, it needs to get a little. We're almost done. This
Yeah,
is the
dude,
this is
we're
the final
almost done.
stretch.
Yeah, I mean it's. I think
I
it's
feel like we
about
got,
an
like,
hour long.
I think we might have about an hour and a half. Honestly,
Yeah,
we've been
you
talking
think an
a lot.
hour and a half? I don't know. I think it's.
I think with the
cut.
cuts, it's an hour and a half.
With the cuts?
With the cuts, because you got to think we got the other recording too.
Yeah, we do. That was only what 35 minutes.
No, I think it was like an hour.
Was it an hour?
Yeah, hour or more. It was more than an hour. You have to see it, dude. I'm telling you.
All right, dude. If it is that long, that's really good.
Yeah.
And we can edit in like the stuff we're talking about too.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotta read this so I can get my thoughts together.
All right, dude. That's fun. I'm so glad we're actually starting this.
Yeah, I mean. It
Oh
feels
my
good.
god, it feels good, dude.
I'm so relaxed now that I've we really started into it.
That's the thing is starting's always the hardest part. Dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's all
Because you don't really know what to say.
Yeah. Like, hi guys. The
podcast.
yeah, we're gonna do the broadcast.
We got some stuff we're gonna talk about today.
What the heck? These guys are trolling.
You wish. You wish.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's essentially all right.
I like them chunky.
Chunky.
Dude, that crowd's so funny, dude. You seen those memes, dude?
Seen way too many of them.
Yeah, I know. They happen all the time.
I like them big.
I like them big.
I'm chunky.
I like them chunky.
Chunky. Okay, that song's a little banger.
Yeah, it's a little banger, dude.
A little bit of a.
Yeah, dude.
Bah. A little bit of a.
Pow! Loud.
I don't know if that's doing anything.
You might have just nuked it.
Nah, she.
Dude, I'm pretty sure if I were to put that sound effect that you just made in like a clip, it would be like, oh my god!
Probably actually.
They would like put the timestamp, skip this, please.
This is disgusting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're
His
right.
mother. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing, though. I don't know how this is gonna sound with headphones.
I mean, I can
Everything's
try.
already amplified with headphones as it is.
You just turn them down. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
too loud. It's nice now. See, being too loud is one thing, having normalized volume is a whole nother thing. The fact that normalizes volume is way more important than how loud it is. People can turn us down, but if it's not normalized and they turn us down, like turn us up, all of a sudden, poof, your ears are gone. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's how it works. Like when I talk, like in my headphones, it's like you'll say something, but hey, yeah, man. Oh my God! You know,
just
like oh my ears.
Lies, dude.
They have to turn it up so loud just to hear you, and then boom,
and it explodes.
Yeah,
and then your ears are gone.
It's like when ads come on.
Yeah, no, like stupid loud.
Yeah, they're like always stupid loud, dude.
I hate that.
Me too, dude.
But then again, I hate ads in general.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I use ad blocker. Easy peasy.
It's like they were one time it's anytime you visit a website, it's like, oh, are you sure you want to have ad blocker? I'm like, yes, I do. That's why I downloaded it. You freaking fricks.
Yeah, dude.
Essentially. I use that word a lot. Essentially.
Do you?
Yeah. If
you do, don't you?
You'll notice it.
Yeah.
Now that I've said something.
Now that you said something, I'm gonna hear it every other phrase.
I think everyone has that word.
I say tight all the time. Yeah, I say tight like literally all the time. It's like that's so tight, dude.
I think everyone has that one word that they just say all the time and they don't realize.
I say dude a lot too.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I do say dude a lot.
But I mean, like when I also say let's be honest a lot.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
To be honest.
Yeah, to be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's
not lie here, dude.
We're gonna stay honest.
Yeah,
we can't not be honest. We gotta speak straight truth all the time.
Yeah, dude.
That's the only way.
Non-stop truth.
That's the only way. Oh Jesus.
What? Oh, what was that?
Taco Bell.
Golly. Taco Bell coming straight back up, dude.
That's the third day I've had it in a row.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
You're on 3 days of Taco Bell, dude. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. It would be like that, and the double sloop was worth it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I think I might put the deleted scenes together too.
You should.
Just us talking like stupid crap. That'd be fun.
So at the end, do like little bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have several of those. We do.
That
could be a whole video.
Dude, the early part would be so funny, right? Holy moly. That joke made me laugh.
I kind of want to implement the one where we were talking over each other.
Yeah.
And we were just like,
oh my God. We're watching ourselves. What the heck, man?
I'm going to go ahead and implement this in the recording. We had some technical difficulties beforehand that we really had to get situated. It took about 3 hours.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty rough. We came here, we're like, yeah, let's do it, baby. And then, 3 hours later, we're like, oh my God, dude, will we ever do it?
I thought I was going to throw up. I'm not going to lie to you.
Me too. I did throw up. Not really.
I did throw up. I felt like it.
Yeah, dude. Threw up in my brain. Oof.
Oof. Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
It's a little gross. That sounds gross.
Your mom's gross.
You better.
Better
stop talking all that crap.
Noodle arms.
Now listen.
It is. Toof, 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 toof.
Oh yeah, you're really letting them go, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Safety off, am I right?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Firing all cylinders. All right. What's next? Whoa, dude, chill. Whoa.
Okay, yeah. So we're still on the Blizzard thing.
Alright, Blizzard thing, ew.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, this is a messy situation.
It really is.
It's really hard to get it all down. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Let me go ahead and just get into this. Alright.
Yesterday at 4 p.m. a YouTuber was talking about Blizzard and China.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get banned for this.
What? Banned for talking about China and Blizzard, dude?
No,
people make money off that, dude. You give me 300 million views? Dude, it's crazy.
Hold up.
Not literally.
Hold up.
What?
I'll go
stretching?
Ahead. Yeah, let's go and get started. Let's get this thing going again. Turn that thing off.
God, it's so hot, dude.
It is hot. We're almost done, though. We're almost done.
Okay. Let's stretch.
Alright, I'm gonna introduce it, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So if anyone's been keeping up with the video game news recently, or any news at all, because it's kind of gone global.
Yeah, it's
to
involve
crazy. China and Hong Kong in general. Blizzard has been shaking hands with
the Chinese.
The Chinese. A terrible threat. This feels like the 1940s again.
Yeah, dude. 1940s? Wait a minute.
I don't know what time we're in.
Alright, whatever, dude.
Anyway.
I'll let you go with it.
Yeah, just let me flow.
I just took AP history.
I have my big brain going, and you're really just... You're slowing it down.
Whatever, dude. Just go.
You're slowing it
Blizzard,
down.
man.
Blizzard. They essentially are banning players and casters for even mentioning Hong Kong or anything to do with China. So if I'm saying China now...
The casters, dude.
If I'm saying China right now...
Banned. Dude.
Automatically banned. From China and probably from Blizzard.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Wait,
if you say China, Hong Kong, same video, suppressed.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, you're already done. So essentially, the Hearthstone player, the world... I mean, he's an esports Hearthstone player, Blitzchung.
Yeah. He won a tournament, and at the victory speech, he said, "Liberate Hong Kong." What was it?
It was
Revolution of Our Age.
Revolution of Our Age. Yep, that was it.
He said those words, and they took everything. Like Blizzard took all his earnings,
and he's banned for a year. And I mean, from what I understand, they have given back partial amounts of the money.
Yeah,
I don't think it's all of it though, and he's still banned for a year.
Yeah.
And now they even banned the casters that was interviewing him.
Yeah, they have to undo that. What the casters have to do with it?
They were obviously uncomfortable.
Yeah, they hid behind their desks.
I don't know.
They were literally hiding to avoid that.
They
still got. You can't escape the China man.
The Blizzard China man. The double.
Yeah, dude.
It's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Zed, well-known artist and DJer essentially.
I don't know.
Well, here we go. He said on Twitter, he liked a South Park tweet on Twitter, and China banned him. Banned.
Dang.
You liked a South Park
Gone.
tweet? You banned.
Unfortunato.
So essentially, this is becoming a big issue, and people are getting really upset about it, especially with Blizzard for banning the players, and also, just not supporting democracy, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Anti-democracy.
How dare you? Which,
screw them, dude.
They have...
I love saying whatever I want. That rocks.
That does kind of rock. I want that for the...
Liberate Hong Kong. What was it?
Revolution
of Our Age. There we go. Banned in China. Easy. I already said it before, so now I'm double banned, I guess.
You doubled down on that.
Easy peasy, dude.
We're gonna get got. But yeah, essentially, like, players are getting banned for supporting it. The American team got banned for putting up the sign "Free Hong Kong," stuff like that. It's getting out of control, and Blizzard's just on that ban button, and they're just smashing it right now.
Just wrecking it.
It's really unfortunate.
Dude, BlizzCon is coming up too, dude. That's gonna be.
Is that gonna hurt them?
Of course it is. People. May has become a symbol of the Hong Kong protests as well. In the events following the Blitzchung banning. And it's crazy.
Are you expecting protests outside of BlizzCon?
Absolutely. Inside BlizzCon too.
Probably.
It's going to be kind of nuts. I don't know how they're going to suppress that.
How are they going to let people like that in?
They're going to have nobody in there. Like, I'm pretty sure the entire Blizzard community is against them.
For the most part, yes.
And they're willing to protest. I'm pretty positive.
Yeah.
If the same thing happened to Riot Games, how would they take it? I wonder. That's one thing I was thinking is, like, Riot Games is owned, like, I think it's pretty close to 100% or something like that by Tencent. Tencent is the reason why I think Blitzchung got banned, because Tencent, in case you don't know, is a Chinese company that supports a lot of, or buys out a lot of shares to a lot of video game and tech companies in the U.S. And, they own a lot.
I'll say it's hard to be in that situation.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel for Blizzard in that sense.
I do too, because you can't really go against Tencent, which I think is, 40-50% stakeholder in Activision or something.
It's ridiculous.
It is pretty ridiculous. I think they actually do have majority, don't they?
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah, so they're a majority stockholder, and they, they're just huge. And they're in every video game company, too. Like, a lot of video game, even Epic Games with their store
Yep. Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
What else did they do?
I mean, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, there you go. Gears of War, I guess.
No, they don't. Not anymore.
Wait, they don't do Gears of War anymore?
The Coalition does.
Who else Coalition?
They're the Microsoft company.
Oh,
it's basically their 343 of Gears.
Oh, okay. 343, okay.
Essentially. But yeah. I mean, is there need to worry here? Like
about Blizzard or about just for the players?
About players' freedom to say what they want.
Yeah.
And especially like support of his home country.
Yeah.
I
will say I don't think it's right, but at the same time I can play devil's advocate a little bit and be like, this just isn't the place for this. Like, this is a video game tournament, man. There's no reason to ban anybody, but maybe scold him. I don't know, slap him on the wrist for it.
Didn't have to ban him. I don't think.
That kind of, it's a video game tournament. You kind of get everybody's, you're channeling all the people's energy towards your political stuff. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, like doing it, but it's a video game tournament, dude. You know what I mean? It should be about the video game, not about your politics or.
Well, that's where you're going to get the most amount of viewers, though.
What, politics or
like the video game tournaments?
Yeah.
Most people are going to be watching those as a centralized thing. Most people are going to be watching.
Yeah,
that's the place that you want to make a statement.
I mean, it made a huge impact, obviously, because everybody's talking about this right now.
Yes.
So.
And plus, I didn't even realize this was going on until like 2 or 3 months ago, the Hong Kong protest, and it's been going on for half a year now.
Yeah, it's been going on for half a year. It's kind of crazy.
And I mean, like I knew about it before this happened, but I didn't know it when it started.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big deal. It's
I mean, of course, it's a huge deal. The Chinese.
This could change history as it is.
Yeah.
Currently.
I mean, imagine if Hong Kong is actually liberated from China. That would just be insane.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
That would change everything.
Yeah.
For the most part, I mean, like it's insane because, I mean, like that's just that's such a big part of history right now.
Yeah.
And like for any type of liberation or like revolution, it's just such a big deal.
Yeah.
So. I
mean,
mean,
it changes a lot. Unless you're Spain, or was it France? France has had like 1 billion revolutions. Hold on.
It's the French Revolution, but which one?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand why they banned the casters.
Yeah, me neither. The casters thing is the only reason why I'm a little suspicious about this, where it's not just about Blitzchung, it's like them showing out for Chinese buddies or something like that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, what the heck, man? Like the casters were literally sitting there, they didn't say a word about it. They're just sitting behind their desks like, okay, he just did that.
Kind of scared.
We're like in a, Taiwanese tournament, right?
I believe so.
It was a Taiwan tournament. So, holy crap, dude. Like,
that's
yeah,
that's
pretty
scary stuff.
Chinese government's not exactly far away.
Not very forgiving either.
Yeah.
So
and you're probably, that whole tournament might be censored in China too.
Yeah.
Just because of that.
I mean, if you say anything against China right now, you're banned.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
or
how
suppressed.
It goes. Or suppressed, yeah.
The biggest problem is they do it over there, but it's kind of creeping over here too. Censorship's becoming a big problem on YouTube, but not just YouTube, and like a lot of other sites as well. Like I've heard of censorship all over the place, even like whistleblowers in Pinterest, which is like, what? Who's like, why censor Pinterest? Like nobody's even on there anyway. Like just old people. And I don't know, dude.
Just let people live, man. Just let people live.
Exactly, dude.
It's tough. I mean,
who's going to Pinterest for their political views? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You really don't have to censor.
Well, if you go into it like almost like the Chinese country is interfering with American policies and America's ideals, and it's kind of getting to the point where it's like China kind of is Tencent,
trying to exert control.
Yeah, Tencent is controlling
American companies.
Over American companies.
I mean, Riot had a big problem with them way back whenever they wanted them to release that mobile game that you see right now. They wanted them to just port League of Legends to the phone. Like, actually just completely port it to the phone.
Ridiculous.
It is actually ridiculous if you know how the game plays.
Even if you saying that, it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. So. I mean, League of Legends plays on potatoes. But
Yeah.
a phone and the controls, it would be way too awkward. It doesn't even work on controller. But Wild Rift is supposed to be different. It has different control schemes and like different. They changed the map to accommodate console and mobile players.
So essentially, they put time into it.
Exactly. They did exactly what Tencent wanted. They disagreed with them, said it was impossible, and then, a long time in the future, they've done it.
Yeah. In which that's all it takes, really, is some time.
A long time.
Yeah.
I mean, League of Legends isn't a kind of game you can port over. And it's not going to be League of Legends. It's going to be Wild Rift.
Yeah, so, I mean,
which is going to be very different.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like League of Legends without all the nooks and crannies in the PC game. Like, you'll have the core gameplay, though, of all the characters, and you can do most of what you do in League of Legends. Just not... You won't have elemental drakes and stuff like that, I don't think.
But yeah. Essentially, it's getting to the point where...
Tencent is exerting a lot of control over American companies. Like Activision, Blizzard, and... even Riot Games. Like, they had conflict with Riot Games back in the day, and I think Riot settled it with them.
Yeah.
I think they won a lawsuit versus Tencent.
I feel like they could get away with doing that in a sense, too.
Well, yeah, because Tencent was trying to exert too much control over it, and then they had a court battle.
Yeah.
And,
Easy win.
Easy win, dude.
I mean, like...
But they still did what they wanted.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to be next for them, for Blizzard, and in this situation, because there hasn't been a lot more on it right now.
Yeah. I'm sure something else is going to pop up.
Yeah, something's going to happen. Something's going to blow up.
The college kids was one thing.
Yeah. That was the American team.
The American team. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you just hate to see that happen.
Yeah.
That's the best.
But, they got unbanned.
Yeah.
Or, no, they didn't get unbanned.
No.
No, that's right. They got banned. They were supposed to be banned. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, at least say... consistent in their policies, I guess, of suppressing free speech.
Yeah, but it's
woohoo!
To what extent?
I'm glad they're consistent, dude.
You want to call it that?
Yeah,
it's consistent.
I mean, doesn't Blizzard, or didn't Blizzard do that with Overwatch too? Whenever it was talking about certain players and stuff like that, like XQC and whatnot.
Well, they
I don't think this is the first time. No, I think they actually told people not to bring like signs for XQC or something like that. Because wasn't he banned for toxicity or something like that?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, I mean casters were making fun of him.
I believe what happened...
Or something like that.
I believe what happened was he said... He used a derogatory term to another player who was homosexual. And it kind of...
I got you.
I think that was... that may have been the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't remember if he just was just off the team after that or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a big deal, and like... It's even like people are like this. You remember the meme where people were doing this? My hot gotcha. Yeah. That a kid was doing that, and like it was like a kid. He was doing that in like in the crowd or whatever, and someone apparently told him to stop doing that because it was like a white supremacist thing or something.
That's the stupidest thing. Dude,
So,
if you've ever been like middle school, you kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
Bah!
You
know what I mean?
Man.
That was everywhere, dude.
So
I forget what people call it. I didn't call it anything. It was just that.
It was just it was just the hand.
You just gotta watch out for it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like whenever. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, what are they gonna do next? Like, if you point at somebody's shirt and be like, "Dude, you got something there."
Oh,
you know what I mean? You got something there. I mean, what they're gonna invent a name for it? It's a symbol of white supremacy.
You're racist if you do
that.
Yeah,
you're racist if you do that. Yeah, dude.
I don't know. It is ridiculous.
It's gotten crazy nowadays.
Yeah, the censorship is insane.
Yeah.
You know you know how Overwatch has the statues on their store, and they make statues like really high end ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had one for May. That's taken down.
What? No way.
Last time I checked, it was taken down.
Damage control into the max. They're just trying to stop.
It's ridiculous. I would just take the money. I'd be like, people are going to buy this because they want it.
People are going to buy this for the project. Yeah. Woo, liberate Hong Kong. Give me all that money.
Yeah, it's like, why would you do that?
Seriously. I mean, honestly, it's actually good marketing.
Think
about it. Like, honestly. Because you could turn the players' hate into profits.
But no.
I mean,
we'd just rather just take it down.
I mean, they're actually suffering a lot, right? Because everybody's a lot of people are boycotting. And they're canceling their WoW subscriptions. They're just like, it's done. Yeah,
this is really hurting their underlying this, and like honestly,
that's the thing. If you lose your loyal fans, dude, gonna have some problems,
Yeah.
especially as a game company. You need those guys.
You think it's gonna be on Tencent as well to do something about? Because they hold the stocks for it, for Blizzard.
They do, but do they really?
Do they want to lose that much?
I'm pretty sure China would just pay them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably
Just
what's
suppress
been
it.
going down.
Yeah.
on the low.
Honest.
On the
I mean,
real.
Tencent's a company, right? I don't know
Right.
if it's owned by the Chinese government or what. You can do your own research. But if it is, yes, most likely, this is all because of Tencent and them pressuring Blizzard into that action. Banning Blitzchung, banning the casters,
That's the way
taking
too
away
far.
his reward money. Yeah, I understand Blitzchung a little bit, but the casters, what do they even have to do with that?
They were interviewing him. They were there.
They were there in the same building, I guess.
That's what we
Right.
banned the whole building. Get rid of that building.
Yeah,
Toss
sure,
it in the
for
fire.
real. The building's banned. Censored. That
Censor
building
that
will
building.
not be featured in any videos in China ever again.
So, to wrap it up, I got some questions for you.
What's that?
Should players be afraid to speak their minds? Should people be
it depends.
afraid?
If you're on an... Afraid is not the word I'd use. I'd be cautious, too. I don't think fear is, the right emotion. It's more like...
I don't know. I think I'd be pretty fearful of what I said.
Oh,
And
what you said? It really depends. As
if I
long
was
as
a
you
big
steer
streamer,
away... I don't think it organically goes to Hong Kong, China a lot, the conversation. So
No.
I don't feel like you have to be worried about running into the conversation and accidentally saying something about it. But I do believe players, when you introduce politics to gaming tournaments, it kind of changes the meaning of the gaming tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's less about the game and celebrating how wonderful this game is and proving to everyone you're the best. Now it's about Hong Kong and stuff like that. It is good to be a little restrained, unless that's your goal. Unless your goal is to make it about Hong Kong and all that, which I think that was Blitzchung's goal.
Yeah.
When he said that, is to basically rally support for Hong Kong. He did a really good job.
Yeah.
So it depends on your goals, but you should know there's going to be repercussions. I'm
Yeah.
sure Blitzchung knew that too.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't go into that, but well, nothing's gonna happen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't know for a fact he would even win, but he did.
Yeah.
Good props on him.
Yeah. I mean, he won, and he got to do what he wanted to.
Yeah.
Essentially, I don't know if he planned that or if it just kind of happened.
Yeah, I think he's made the largest impact, or towards awareness, in the United States. I think he's done insane
most.
impact, the most of any Hong Kongian, or however you say that.
Oh God.
Hong Kong citizen.
Oh, we're screwed.
Hong Kongian.
We're gonna get banned, but not just by Hong Kong, by everyone.
Yeah, dude.
Hong
Dude,
Kong.
I don't know. Hong
Jesus
Kongians,
Christ.
dude. What do you say? Hong Kong citizen. There you go.
That's Chinese.
Huh?
Chinese.
Yeah, but
I know it's
specifically about
generalizing
Hong
it.
Kong. No, but you're talking about a Hong Kong citizen, not just Chinese.
Just say Hong Kong citizen.
I guess I could, but Hong Kongian was funner. More fun.
See,
English, dude, is my best subject, I swear.
No, I doubt it. I doubt that. Well, how do you think... We've actually covered most of my questions I was going to ask, actually. But, I mean, to go back to it, do you think people should boycott Blizzard?
I should.
Should they?
Just do what you want to do, man.
I mean,
honestly, boycotting Blizzard's going to do a little bit of damage. It's going to basically be a slap on the wrist in the long run. Because,
yeah.
let's be honest, WoW fans going to go back to playing WoW. Most likely.
Yeah. People are going to play Hearthstone.
Hearthstone
when they have
fans
time.
they spent too much money on the game already. They're going back. Stuff like that.
Overwatch. I mean, the competitive scene's going to come back, and then it's going to be all over again.
It's one of those things, man.
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm glad that one person can make that kind of difference. I really am.
yeah. It's nice to know that people,
Yeah,
that one person
you
can
can
make a difference.
actually, if you want your voice to be heard, you can, I guess, just win a gaming tournament.
It's just that easy.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Oh.
Let's go, dude. Blitzchung, legit though, MVP. At least for the Revolution.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, do you think it's an overreaction, or do you think all this is
Overreaction,
justified?
dude. Literally, if you drop a pebble in the pond now, it'll turn into tidal waves.
You're right.
That's just how the internet works.
You're right.
Like, it can be the smallest thing now. It will set everyone off, and it won't just set people off. They'll go crazy about it. They'll go to like forums, chat, be like, "How could they do this? This is outrageous!" You know, and it'll start whole movements over nothing.
It's part of that cancer culture.
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture. Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, this person's canceled because they messed up once."
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
but that's just how it is. Like in the U.S. at least. I don't know about other places, but I'm sure it's the same because the internet's.
It's worldwide.
Yeah,
it's Mr. Worldwide.
Internet is kind of it's a great tool for communication and stuff, but being that sometimes the loudest voices aren't exactly the brightest, and sometimes those problems that look kind of big are actually just pebbles.
Very minimal. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's so. You're saying overreaction on that?
Yeah, it's definitely an overreaction. I mean, by Blizzard too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's on both sides.
Honestly, if they didn't ban the casters, I wouldn't even care, to be honest.
Well, that was going to come to my final question of the day. Do you think they're going to undo those bans? Eventually? No. Not even on the casters.
The casters, I don't even think they're going to unban the casters because nobody's. I haven't heard too much like support for them actually. You know what I mean? Like nobody has really come out and said, "Why did you ban these casters?" I don't think. I haven't seen that on too many videos at least.
Yeah. It's definitely an overreaction for Blizzard to do that, and also to, I mean, taking away the May statue on their Blizzard store. That's just weird. Like, why are you?
Well, I know why they're doing it. It's all damage control, and
you're adding
for BlizzCon
fire.
Yeah, you're actually adding fire to the flame. If you just ignored all this and let it die down, all you had to do was ban BlitzCon. That's it, and then just don't say anything.
Yeah. And
I don't know who does PR for these people, but legit, like. When people are outraged, the worst thing to do is say something. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Anytime someone says anything, anytime someone gives you attention, when you're outraged like that, or when like a mob is outraged like that, it grows the mob. It doesn't shrink the mob. They're like, oh my god, they admitted to it. Oh!
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. It's true.
You say something.
They're anti-free speech. You know? They just get so angry.
They do, yeah.
So, I feel like it would have been smart just to lay low. Just don't say anything.
Yeah. It probably would have been better for them. In conclusion, Blizzard's a piece of trash.
Yeah,
Got him.
Got him.
No.
They got BlizzCon. Feels bad. At least they're giving his money back.
Yeah, a little. I don't know how much.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know how much. I don't know if they're giving all of it or...
He won, what, $10,000 or something, right?
Yeah.
For a Hearthstone pro player, that's a good bit, dude.
I think it was $20,000.
$20,000.
I may be wrong. You may have been right. I don't know. But, again, people could look this up.
Other card games do like $500,000 tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. Hearthstone lost all its support, though, didn't it? Pretty much.
It still has its players, but, yeah, it's definitely...
for tournament scene.
Yeah, for tournament, yeah.
It costs $2,000 to become pro at that game anyway. To be honest. What the heck?
It's an investment.
A money investment, not just a time investment. I mean, a really good player can make decks work, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's basically the conclusion of it. You got anything else you want to add?
Free Hong Kong, liberation of our age.
We're screwed.
Yeah, we're screwed. We're screwed.
You ended any chance of this.
Suppressed. Quash.
You got the hammer, band hammer,
right
on top of our heads.
All right.
I swear, if I can't log into Overwatch because of this, I'm gonna be mad.
Dude, I doubt.
They're gonna find me and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is the dude.
This is the dude.
Just ban him."
Dude, yeah, dude. Not the people making the Mayar or anything like that.
Listen, Yeah. What's your favorite PS4 title?
Favorite PS4 title? That's hard as hell.
I know I just transitioned like that to like real simple and you weren't ready for that. But
yeah, dude, that came out of nowhere. That came out of the shadows, leaping at me. Favorite PS4 title.
I figured I'd just go ahead now. It's gotta be an exclusive, and
exclusive.
It's gotta be an exclusive.
Oh my
PS4
god,
title.
what even? And, Persona 5's exclusive, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's my favorite.
Okay, I was gonna say that
easy.
Too.
Yeah, easy.
But just to keep it interesting, I'm gonna say Bloodborne.
Oh, dude, you're a faggot.
Listen, you know what? We're keeping it in at this point.
Yeah,
Who cares? Yeah, no, Bloodborne's really good, and honestly, it's one of the best Souls games I think out there because it's more. I think it's the most difficult.
What
Souls
have you
game.
been playing lately? Screw your favorite PS4 game. What have you been playing lately?
What I've been playing lately has been, I've picked up Collection of Mana, which is on the Switch.
What the heck's that game?
It's like it's like a Final Fantasy game, and it's like the Mana series.
Oh, okay, sweet.
One of them,
JRPG.
Yeah, one of them not even released in the West until now. So that was pretty cool, and it's in English, so I can read it.
Nice.
And there's a new one coming out next year, so hopefully I'll be done with the 3 collections, and because it comes with 3 games, so hopefully I'll be done with those, and I can pick that game up. But other than that, it's been that game, and I've also been playing Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, because that game's sick.
Dude, that game looks tight.
I really enjoy
the music, dude.
I really enjoy it.
Dude, who does their music? I looked up the band a long time ago. I just forgot their name.
I don't know how to say it. LYN.
LYN?
Lynn.
Oh my god, they're amazing. They're actually just so stupid good at producing music.
I mean, it's like...
It's such a unique sound.
I could listen to that entire album. And like,
yeah, me too.
And like legitimately.
On repeat. Yeah, I've done it.
It was
like,
good.
In the car. It's so good.
Their OST is astounding.
Yeah, it really is. It's ridiculously good.
But yeah, I mean... I figured we'd just end it right there.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with us. This has been...
It's been the Offline Podcast.
The Offline Podcast. All right, we found out a name. Sweet. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.